Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be checking out this mouse from Tmice, and what this mouse does that's very unique from other mice is that you can use your computer and you can also connect to your phone and start browsing TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts and scroll through feed while using your primary computer. It's kind of like this multi-synchronous connection that it has, which is really cool. Typically with these multi-connection mice, they allow you to be connected to either one device or the other. But with this Tmice, you're allowed to be connected to your primary computer while scrolling through feed on your phone without switching profiles. Now, it may seem like it might be inconvenient or kind of hard to use, but they make it so easy because they have these dedicated buttons on the mouse. Now, it may seem like multitasking would be hard while being connected to your main computer and swiping through feed on your phone, but they make it really easy because this back and forth button is swipe up, swipe down, and then the button on the top is play and pause. So I feel like this creates a fairly natural experience because of how these buttons are placed and programmed. So in terms of how this mouse actually connects to your devices, you have a USB dongle, you have regular Bluetooth, and then you have another Bluetooth mode that's dedicated for that multi-synchronous connectivity. And with these different connection modes, you're going to be able to connect to most modern devices out there. So that's like Apple, Windows, Mac, Android, whatever the case is. You should be able to connect with it fairly easily with this mouse. And then if you look on the bottom of the mouse, there is going to be a DPI mode switcher, which is going to be really handy if you are using this on your phone because you don't want the mice to move too fast while you're scrolling through because it's going to be super hard to click or navigate on things. Now, getting into the physical traits of the mouse, you can see that it is a fairly clean and sleek design. It looks very modern and minimal. The materials are going to be made fully of plastic. There's not really much texture on there, so you're not going to have like this ultra firm grip, but overall I feel like the gripping isn't going to be a problem. I'm totally okay with it. And then the scroll wheel itself is going to be made of an actual metal material, so it's kind of cold to the touch. And then on the bottom you can see that there is like a glossy silver finish, and it's not metal, but it gives that like metal vibe and effect, so it really complements the overall colors this mouse has going for it. And if I go ahead and click this button, you can see how quiet this thing is. It has like this silent click where you can't even hear the click. So this is going to be very nice if you're someone who works in an environment where you don't want to disturb others. So here's what it actually sounds like. Now, as far as comfort goes, this mouse is going to be made only for righties just because the two buttons are on the side, even though it has an ambidextrous design where it fits good on a lefty or righty. You just won't have access to the two back and forth buttons here. And then with grip styles, you're going to be able to use this thing in all of three grip styles. So that's going to be palm grip, which is where your palm lays on top of the mouse and you can kind of bend your fingers a little bit here and click the mouse fairly easily. It might be a little bit tough with palm grip, but overall doable. But then if you have fingertip grip, is where your palm doesn't directly rest on the top. It kind of goes back a little and your palm floats above the mouse. And that's going to be a pretty good gripping experience as well. I found that that was the most comfortable for my mid-sized hands. And then claw grip, it's very doable for claw grip, which is where you kind of claw your hand like that and go on the mouse. So definitely, if you're a claw gripper, this is going to be very nice. Now, the day-to-day battery life with this mouse is going to be really good. It has 60 hours of usage time, so that's going to be like every 2 weeks or so you got to plug this thing in depending on how often you use it. Recharge time is only going to take you 2 hours from 0 to full. So overall, this is going to be a solid mouse, and of course the main standout feature is going to be that Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts feature where you can quickly fly between reels while using your primary device. And I think this is going to be super handy for social media managers, collaborators, partnership opportunities, people who are in that world. Going to be a very useful mouse. And if you're not in that world and you're just looking for something where you can just scroll through your feed while being on your computer, it's also going to be a good use case. And I would definitely recommend this mouse because it does feel natural. It doesn't feel like you're multitasking and like your brain is having a hard time using two devices. So I do like how natural this feels. So that being said, if you are interested in picking up this mouse, I'll leave my links down in the description below where you can check out and learn more about this mouse. And if you want to stay in the loop on what's happening in the tech world, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.